Hello, everyone. xHedra here, bringing you episode 18 of Oxygen Not Included Spaced Out Edition, a game by Klei. Well, in the last episode, we continued the cleanup right over here, and we prepared everything for a rocket here that I'm going to spend more time explaining today and getting more material in there. First off, let's go to the second planet. So mainly on the second planet, we've got this running, but right now I have a power problem. Like for whatever reason, this kept closing and reopening, and I'm out of natural gas here because this is dormant. So I'm in kind of a pickle. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to resolve that right now. Ooh, the water tank's almost full. It's a good thing all of that stopped because that could have been a nightmare. So I'm going to have to stop this, and I'm also going to have to stop this for now. Anyway, and then we had the cooling loop. I think this is what burned most of our power. And here, so here's what happened. Remember, I had connected this, removed it so that I could evacuate bad gases from downstairs. Well, you should never do that. I should have created a bypass because I forgot about it. And so it stopped accruing natural gas. And because it stopped accruing natural gas, I got into a situation where this is empty, and this is empty, and we now have a power problem. Now, if only these things can finish opening, we should be good to start producing power again. So I'm going to keep an eye on that. My other solution, which I would prefer not to do, is to start burning this fuel into a liquid generator. But the thing is, I don't want to be wasting any time on this planet today. I really want to concentrate on colonizing the third planet. That's what I want to concentrate on today. Okay, so we do have power. Things seems to have restarted some way. We'll check this planet back in a moment. So let's go back over here. So right over here, in the time lapse, we also finished getting all of the databanks that we'll ever need. So we have 400 units of databank, and if I go to research, the moment this is done, the moment that this is done with this is waiting for the radiation power. Once this is done, it will go to this one, which only require 400 databanks. So we no longer need that rocket. We can destroy it. And then the only research we're going to have left is this and this right here. But the databank's already done for that one. So that is not going to be a problem. Everything should be close to finishing soon. Oh, and I also cleaned up this section. I never tapped into this liquid vent. And it's a polluted water vent, which means lots of germs. But I'm going to want to use it for this right here. And right here, why is there an irrigation problem? Oh, yes. There's an irrigation problem because I have to switch this. So I'm going to remove this and I'm going to connect it like this. So this should restart the irrigation correctly. Great. I even made 2 backup tanks right here because I wanted to empty all of the water right here, which I've done. So right here, I've cleaned all of the gas. I've depulified everything. So technically, I can just issue these commands now and finish this, finish the access to this and just basically getting rid of all that so that in an episode or 2, we might start working with the Biobot builder. If I'm completely honest, I'm in no rush to do that. It's something I've never really played with, so it's going to be a pleasure discovering with you guys. But like I said, no rush right now. And we can demolish that and this. I'm just giving some background instructions so that things will continue working forward while we're working on the rocket. But this should always be kind of the last thing that my dupes do. There should be no importance giving to these tasks. Like this. And let's clean that up. Perfect. Okay, so what we really want to be doing today. First choose a blueprint, of course. Metal. Oh, metal. Perfect. So, like I said, we have the third planet right here. And if we look at it, it should have unpolluted oxygen. Don't care. Saltwater geyser, well, that's good because saltwater geyser it means there's a source of water if required in there. Carbon dioxide geyser, I don't care. Aluminum volcano, yes please, because aluminum is one of the best conductor in the game for heat transfer and stuff like that. Gold volcano, hydrogen vent, which means a bit of free power, and a copper volcano. It's meh. I would have much preferred an iron volcano. Like the fact that there's no iron anywhere is a problem, but there's an iron planet somewhere. I'll make do with a copper volcano. It's never bad to get that. So this planet is going to be metal rich, boulders, and some rads. It's got space, barren, tundra, so there's going to be a cold biome forest, so we're going to get our pips for real, but arbor tree, which is important. We need to make these pet, like we have to finish these for a quest. Same for the, I don't remember the crabby crab thing. Oh, radioactive. Okay. And that's where we're going to finally get into our reactor. Okay. So this is going to be our colonization rocket. It's fueled up with petroleum. It's filled with fertilizer. And right now, if I look at it, it should be good for 10 tiles of range. And it's a bit slow. 0.6 tile per cycle, which sucks, but it is what it is. Which means it's going to do 1, 2. It needs to go 2 tiles, so 0.6 per 0.6 cycle per tile. Oh no, 0.6 cycle. Yeah, it's slow. So it's going to take about 2 cycles to get over here. Now, we're going to need a platform to land this rocket. Well, here we have a rover's module. So a rover module, which is ready, made out of steel, is going to lend a rover lender and a rover. The rover is going to help us dig and whatnot. And the rover's lender is going to contain 400 kilogram of steel. Then we have the Trailblazer module. The Trailblazer module is another module that's 400 kilogram of steel and is able to lend a dupe. And we have a battery. So now all we need to do is prepare the interior. So what I did for the interior is I just prepared a pipe to evacuate the carbon gas and to be able to accrue it while we're leaving. And I also have a liquid pipe that's going to bring us to a toilet in the corner here. So right here, I'm going to make a rocket interior. And if I prepared this correctly, which I'm not sure I did, but we'll see. Maybe I did something right for once. I should have prepared some rocket interior. So you need to understand something. Rocket is one of the part of this game that I dislike. It's not the end of the world. It's just not my favorite thing. Okay. So what I've ended up doing is I watched some video to check that, and I discovered a YouTuber called Francis John, and he's really good at game. Like he's the kind of guy that works on hardest priority, hardest difficulty, max pain, max difficulty, the kind of things that I don't really do because I'm a casual gamer and I like having fun. And although I love his videos because they're very informative, one of the problem I've always had with his video is the fact that he just can't do what he's doing. Like when I try to play the same way, it doesn't work out super well for me. So I always end up in a situation where I just do it differently because the way he does it's a bit too hard for me. So what I'm going to do is there's a video of his that's in the description below, and we're just going to basically be taking one of his rocket design that is super appropriate for this. Now, let me put that on screen. Yes, I prepared it. So you have it on screen right now. So you can see on the screen that we're going to be building this rocket. Now, let me explain it. First, we have the suits because we're going to be sending 3 dupes to rip out this planet. Then we're going to have a toilet on the left, and we're going to have 3 places to sleep. We're going to have a place to eat, and then we're going to have a pump at the bottom. Now, there's one thing missing here. What's missing here is the generation of oxygen. To generate the oxygen, I'm going to be using in the bathroom, I'm probably going to be putting an algae, or where the food is, I'll probably just be building right there. So let's get started. First off, let me take this off of screen now. So first off, let's discuss, let's work each step one at a time. First off, in here, I've got 20 timberwolf reed seed to bring over there to plant. So we can deconstruct this. Then right here, we've got a storage bin with lead to be able to set up power. Let's deconstruct this. Right here, we have some granite. We're probably not going to need anything on the planet, but it's just good sometimes to have some building material. I've got 20 ton of algae. This one is already removed because now we have 1,500 kilogram of glass, 50 reed fiber to repair our suit, and that's it. So let's just also deconstruct this. In this one, we've got 20 tons of plastic. And in this one, we have 20 ton of steel, which is probably not going to be enough, but it's going to be good enough to get started. So first off, as per the design, I need 1, 2, 3, one door here, and I'm going to need a door right under. So I'm going to need to deconstruct this, and I'm going to need the next door right here. So I need to wait for this to be deconstructed, but there's going to be a door right here. Now, it's something that I never really use, but carpet, they give morale, decor, and for whatever reason, I think they give a debuff where the people are just happier if they're walking on them. I'm going to put carpet here and here, and then carpet here, here, and here. Oh, why? Like, this is interesting. I'm going to explain it in a moment. There's a very good reason. Then I'm going to put this out of gold, these two out of gold. Then I can put a second door here, and then some more carpet right here. 1, 2, 3, and another. So the mesh tile that I'm putting are so that we can let the air go down. We're going to have to rebuild the station control that I'm going to put right here, and we're going to need a big gas pump right here. Now, this looks scrappy, but we're going to solve. We might have too many, but we're going to solve it in a moment. Then in the toilet section, plumbing, I need a wall toilet right here, which means I'm going to have to reroute everything. I'm going to have to reroute the water like this, and then deconstruct this and do this. No, 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 no. And then it's going to go like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, this, and like this. Great. So now we have the max amount of water that we can, and that water is at 29 degrees. It's going to help control the temperature. It's a bit more, it's a bit higher than I would have wanted, but it's going to be good enough. Then I'm going to need some decoration. Well, let's do the cots first. So for the cots, we're going to be installing some DIY cot because they're cute and I have them. So one here, one here, one here, and this goes here. So why do we put the carpet here? Because when the dupes are sleeping on the bed, they're actually kind of standing on that tile also. Really bizarre, makes no sense to me, but hey, if it's a given, it's a given. I'm going to put 3 tiles here to try and stop radiation a little bit, and that's it. Now we're going to demolish this. Stop use. Okay, so we're going to just go like this and say, grounded, so that they don't use the facilities and whatnot. So deconstruct this. We're going to need a fridge right here, which we're going to fill with the sludge berry. So right here, refrigerator, and then let's put the mess table. So furnitures. So we're gonna go mess table made out of gold, and these 3 spot. Deconstruct this and deconstruct this. And then okay, we're going to need power. So the power exit is going to be right here. Power outlet. And then we're going to have some power going through. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I need the power. He's like, what do I need the power for? Well, I really need power because I need power for this. And then these. Then right here, we can start putting some duck. But we're not going to put the last duck in there. We're just going to put the Atmosuit duck, sorry, not the checkpoint. So right here, we're going to go with gold like this. So this is all good, all good. So bed, eating place right here. I'm going to put, let's check on the planet. How much berry sludge do I have? Probably better to check this way. Edible berry sludge. I've got, oh, it doesn't say how many kilograms. Okay. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to start by asking for 50 kilogram of berry sludge. And put that at a higher priority. And so this is all good. Right here, we're going to put the oxygen diffuser in that corner. We're going to bring a cable to right here. This is all good. Okay, so now we're going to have to take care of the gas. Now, for the gas, we're going to have to do a filter for the carbon dioxide. Ooh, no. Disable building, priority 9. I want you disabled, please. I don't want you generating oxygen. There's a really good reason for that. Come on. And then we can start looking at the gas pipe. So we're going to need to filter things. And if you look at all of this, pretty much the only place we have for a filter is going to be right here. So right here, that's where he put the filter. We're going to go gas valve. Yeah, gas valve out of gold. And we're going to put it like this. And then we're going to need to do a lot of jiggering for the gas pipe. So we need to split those two gas pipe for sure. And then we need, I want to make sure that I get enough oxygen. So I'm going to split like that. Sorry, not like that. Like this. And we're going to have a gas bridge. This is very important. I think, yeah, I've already shown you this filter. So there's not much to say. So first off, I need this filter. So the gas is going to come from here and it's going to immediately go into that one. And then it's going to pump across. And what you need to do is you need to create a feedback loop like this. So what this is basically doing is we're letting 1 kilo, we're going to let 1 gram of air through, of gas through. That's going to be cycling around so that in here, it's only going to be able to accept carbon gas. So we're going to need to prime this with carbon gas. Then this carbon gas, it's going to exit. Oh, sorry, I did it the wrong way. It's like this. So we need to split this. 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 Perfect. So now this is going to escape out this way. And what's the best way I could force as much gas as possible? So I want this to contain as much carbon gas as possible. Like I want to eliminate the maximum amount of carbon dioxide. Because while we're in space, we're going to need to store it. So like this, like this. Let's just make sure like this is a maze path that we need to make sure that things are going correctly. So right here. Like so. I don't need, so like this. I'm not going to connect on this side. So this cannot, oh my God, just 1 second. Okay, so carbon dioxide goes here, and then whatever is oxygen is going to continue through. And I want to have a certain amount of oxygen in here. So like this, and like this. Perfect. So it's going to be oxygen all the way here, filling those. And I'm going to get rid of this. Perfect. So now, whatever is going on right here, we're going to just split this off and split this off. So we're going to go around like so. And then like this. Like this. Perfect. So let's split those. This is going to be all carbon dioxide. So like this, like this, like this. Perfect. Like this. Great. And does it even make sense to go down here? So we're going to do this. This. So carbon dioxide is going to go through all around like this, serpenting all the way up to here, like this, and reconnecting here and back out here. Okay, so there's literally just these three that I cannot use. So deconstruct these three. Great. Well, that's a lot of gas. Looking around. So first off, let's go back to the planet. And what I need to do, pause, I have to stop pausing. So let's just do right here. What do we need? This. And if I go back to the other planet, we seem to be okay power-wise. Well, not here. This sucks, unfortunately, but we're at least making the rest of the things work. Okay, great. So let's go back to this other planet. And right here, I need to connect. So what I'm going to do temporarily, I'm just going to go like this and this. This is going to burn out. Like, it's going to warm up, unfortunately, but it's okay. It's not the end of the world. I just need it temporarily to power the rocket in the beginning. So I'm going to go steel like this, and I'm going to go like this. Perfect. So this should start powering the inside of the rocket. Now, let's go in the interior. Now, here's a trick. We need to prime this with carbon dioxide. There's no gas in here. If I have building it, take our suit. And now I look. See, there's carbon dioxide everywhere. Well, everywhere in the rocket. Because her suit contains some carbon dioxide, or she breathed out one last breath of air. So now that we have that, we're going to be able to prime the suit. We're just waiting for power, but the moment that we have power, we're going to be able to start sucking it up into the system and priming the system. And now this is waiting on, yeah, it's just waiting on that. This. Okay, so this should prime the system, and the water is resolved. Nope, it's not connected here. The water's solved. Everything else here is solved. So one of the things that Francis John would do is put a little bit of decoration. Now, I'm not going to put, am I going to put it, or am I not going to put it? I don't care. Let's start with the decoration. So if I go into furniture, we're going to put a couple of arrow pot made out of diamond. We don't have a lot of diamond on this planet, but it doesn't matter. Diamond is just more beautiful, and it's going to make everything just look better. And this is a started. So this is started. Look at this. So all of the carbon dioxide is priming, and it's going to go, it has all of these tiles of space to go, and then it goes right here. And it's not, I don't think it's being vented because I didn't take care of it on the other side. Now we're going to have to vacuum this again because I don't want a single piece of carbon dioxide in here. What would fit in here? Oh, these have such a high range of temperature. I'm going to plant this right here and copy setting and plant this right here. Going to accelerate the speed of those. Perfect. Now, so that's taken care of. That's taken care of. Let me just check what's the power situation. Yeah, bringing power to all of these things. Now, I have one simple problem right now. I'm not producing power. Okay, so this is absolutely a problem, but we're going to solve that problem in a quick moment. So this rocket control station is made out of steel. Yeah, okay, so we're going to be good. Once the rocket is launched, we're going to put a hamster wheel somewhere in here, probably here, because we need the hamster wheel to produce power only until we get to the next planet to activate those. So this is all taken care of. We have the decor. Let's check the room. Now look at this beauty. We've got a barrack, which is going to give us +1 morale. And we have a mess hall, which is going to give us +3 morale. Okay. And right here, all we need to do right here is put, so that's why he does that. We're going to have to put the, what's it called? If I go, it's in medicine. We're going to have to put an hand sanitizer so that it gets recognized as a bathroom. So right now, I just need to make sure that there's not a single piece of carbon dioxide. And once, well, it doesn't really matter, to be honest. Let's just go and enable this right now. So enable this building. And this is going to start having algae. And let's just check. So what's my steel situation? What's my plastic situation? What's my reed fiber situation? Ooh, we used a lot of reed fiber. Not super happy about that. What's my... I think I have lead in here. Lead, granite. Yeah, lead, granite. Did I bring any gold? No, because there's going to be a lot of gold on the other planet. So it's not like I need it. Perfect. So if we look at this, we are now producing, we're now removing the carbon dioxide, and there's less and less, and we're producing oxygen, and this is loading. So right here, what we're going to do is we're going to deliver some soot. And the reason we're going to deliver some soot is that I want to have more soot when I'm on the other planet because I don't want to have to repair it. And then medicine, I want a hand sanitizer right here. And let's just E9 this so that it goes faster. This is going to open. This is going to open. Yeah, this one I'm not going to open, but because I think they need it to climb on top. Okay, so right here, we're going to go with... Did this produce a little blob of... Nope. So now it needs bleach stone, and it didn't produce any bleach stone. So P9 these so that they get filled. This is all good. What else do I need? What else do I need? What else do I need? I just need to make sure I'm not screwing up anything. So I'm going to need some clothing. I'm going to want some Atmos suit in here. And I'm going to want 12 Atmos suit. 12 is a lot. I don't care. I want 12 Atmos suit. So let's go back to this planet and see this is warming up and getting damaged. But it doesn't matter. We're going to deconstruct it in a moment. So right here, I'm going to go Atmos suit copper. I'm going to say another 12. And right here, I'm going to say copper, another 20. Oh, 30, I guess. Perfect. So at least this is done. And what's... Ooh. I don't know why. There's something here that keeps breaking, I guess. I'm not quite sure what it is. And this is the kind of thing where you have to stay next to it and watch it to figure out what's breaking. Go back to the other planet here. Everything is still okay in order. Oh, they finished building this. So I can now close this off. Oh, and now we're going to have to fix this right now. We're going to go this, and we're going to go to drywall. And we have a lot of mafic rock that's completely useless. And we're just going to wallpaper this with mafic rock so that we no longer lose oxygen from here. And we're also going to, you know what? Before we do that, let's deconstruct these two. And deconstruct this. And deconstruct this. So that's going to vent the gas from here outside of this place. We don't want to keep this place. This place can be fully gone. Great. So this should all be going. Let me just check. Yeah. So this is slowly going to escape through the spaces in the, it's never going to get to that section. So it's going to slowly empty until there's nothing left. Let's come back over here. Are these not filling with gas? Oh, no, because they're not getting power. Now we're going to have to power them. And they need power. Yeah. So they're going to fill with oxygen completely. This is just going to work all the time. And in here, we're still waiting for some atmosuit. But if we look over here, we now have a washroom. So we have a +2 morale, +1 morale, +3. So 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to get +6 from this. And right here, this berry sludge is a +8 morale. Great. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And if we look at the dupe that we're going to want to bring build to get, which needs 15. So that might be a problem. We might need to lower her by 1. We're going to want a probably Rockety Upsup that we're going to bring, even though he's not a he's not like a builder. And we're going to bring building now from the okay, let's go look at these skills instead. So we're going to want to bring build to get. And we're not going to want to change her spec. So hopefully she's going to survive. And 13, 15, perfect. We're going to bring building now. And, oh, none of those are, nope. So this one's not. So we're not going to bring building now. We're going to bring mecha build because we need a mechatronic engineer. And we're just going to give him a little bit more digging skill. That should be good enough. We're going to bring mecha build. We're going to bring build the get. And we're going to, no, not build the get. Mecha build, yes, build the get and Rockety Upsup. Because the Rockety Upsup, we can still give him, oh, no. We're going to have to respec him and to rocket. Oh, we're just going to give him this for rocket piloting and he's going to be okay. So priorities, we're going to make sure that Rockety Upsup is allowed to do rocketing. Okay, and now we just need to let this finish priming. And we have enough atmosuit in here. So technically, we're all good to go. We're just waiting for these suits to be completely filled with oxygen. This is obviously taking a lot of time because these are built to hold a lot of gas before they're working. So we're going to accelerate a little bit. And let's go to this planet. This is still going well here. There's still no problem. Great. This is completely emptied, which is great. This is completely emptied. And so, no, this is not completely emptied because of the cooling. Because of the cooling that we have in place. And this is not working. So we still need to be able to provide that with power. Let's lock this. And let's restart this to be... Why aren't all of these coming in here? Hello? Great. And let's grab this. Technically, all of that ice should start getting carried away. Yeah, perfect. So all of this is going to get carried away. And over here, there's not much that we care for anymore. So we can kind of ignore this planet. We'll come back to it later when we can fix the power problem. 33 cycles away from actual fix. But when we make the petroleum boiler, everything's going to be good. So one suit is completely full. One suit dock, sorry, is completely full. And we're basically, so now I'm going to go and make a atmosuit checkpoint out of gold. I'm going to put right here. And the moment it's built, I'm going to disable it. Disable building. Perfect. So now they can still go in even though there's no space for the suit. We're going to reactivate it before we land on the next planet. So what's the gas situation? There's good pressure almost everywhere, and this is just pumping. So we have 2 suits completely full, and as soon as we have the 3rd suit completely full, we're going to be launching on our rocket trip. So I need to come back here, and I need to return my food. Let's come right here, edible. Great. And what I need to do is, if I come back here, I need to return my mecha build. So mecha build, go back home. Teleport. Great. So he's back home. Let's grab the next blueprint. Come on, metal. Or lime. Okay. So this is done. Let's go back over here. Let's go back into this rocket. Oh, we're out of power. Why? Because this broke. So we're going to deconstruct this, and we're going to reconstruct it again. Because, like I said, right now, all I need is a little bit of power to move forward. So let's just rebuild this. Put it back. When you rebuild it, it also restarts at the temperature, like the base 30-degree temperature. Great. So now we can let this continue. And all of the suits are going to be okay. Come on. Still waiting on the last suit. We still have a lot of algae. We still have a lot of everything that we need. Basically just waiting on that. That's the only thing missing to be able to finalize this. Oh, the research is going super well. I need to not forget. So once this is done, I'm going to switch to this one so that we use all of the data bank. And everything's going to be just taking a bit of time because of the radioactive research. Oh, what's going on here? Why are these things broken? I don't understand what's breaking these things. I'm just going to wait a little bit to see. Temperature's going up, which I understand, but it's around 30 degree, which doesn't matter. Property. What temperature as a melting point thermal? It doesn't say where it starts getting damage. I'm just watching them to make sure. What would, like this one? What is breaking them? This is extremely bizarre. I hate when that happens. I wish there was a way of getting the why it's being broken, like that in the history here, it would tell me that it was broken because of X. Because right now, I really don't understand. They all got broken, and now they're all getting better. Okay, let's go back to the rocket because that's more important. Okay, we're ready. So, let's get ready for this schedule. First off, we're going to take this schedule. So we're going to put in the schedule rockety ups up. Then we're going to put mecha build and build to get right here. Perfect. So they're all on the same schedule. It's going to be easier to leave the planet to put them all on the same schedule. Do interior, everything's ready. And I'm going to have to change the consumable of these 3. I'm going to wait until they're in here. Let's go. Schedule. We're going to wait for them to stop sleeping. And while we're waiting for them to stop sleeping, we're going to say that, oh, no, change crew. We're going to say it's Rockety Ups Up. We're going to say it's Build to Get and it's Mecha Build. Okay? And let's go back to schedule. And now we're going to slow things down. Okay, so we're going to screw up the rocket and we're going to change. And we're going to say, come right here. So let's go. Let's have everyone come on board the rocket. Maybe just a bit faster. Unequip suit. Perfect. Deconstruct the gas pump. Instead, power. We're going to build a manual generator. Unequip suit. Unequip suit. And then we can come right here. And we're going to construct this. And we're going to launch our rocket. Yay! And we're off to space. Well, I should not have built it out of gold amalgam because we don't have any. We only have steel. So let's just use steel. Doesn't matter. We're going to have plenty of gold pretty soon. And now someone's going to be able to run on this. And basically, they're just going to be idle all day, just waiting for things to happen while this is slowly traveling to the next planet. Consumable. Yes. I have to come right here and I have to remember to say these 3 are allowed to eat berry sludge. Perfect. Why does it say 0k calorie available? Why is this? How is this not being accessible? Deconstruct. Drop the berry sludge on the ground. Perfect. There's 200,000 K of calorie. Let me check my rooms again. So yeah, mess hall, barrack, washroom. So this is all great. And we're just slowly on our way to the planet. So the reason it doesn't need the manual generator right now is that right now we're in space and the rocket is generating power. So I kind of forgot about that. So let's remove this. Let's enable this building and let's rebuild our gas pump right here. And basically, we're just waiting to get to the next planet. Star map. Let's accelerate a little bit, and while we're waiting, let's just go here, see what's going on right here. There's nothing special going on right here. Things are just getting slowly done. I don't know why these guys are not carrying the stupid whatever. I'm going to try not to care too much because this is a bit ridiculous. We're going to need to close all of that down like this. This is great. Perfect. Then we're going to be able to open this. Back to the star map. I really need to not screw this up. So while we're waiting, let's get one of these on lock. I haven't played this week, so I should have 2 or 3. H2O diagonal. Okay, this is nice. I don't think I have that one. Let's check if we had it. Supply closet, all wallpaper, and yes, we already had it. So I'm going to recycle one of them and keep the other. Oh, rocket in orbit. Stop. Let's pause. Okay, so this is going to be super important. So now we're going to need to have a suit equipped, not a 0.8% suit, by building now. Great. Then right here, we're going to say deploy the rover module, and I'm going to land in this place right here. So put you down right here. And let's go to the planet. Perfect. It's landed. Deconstruct that. And what material do we have around? Aluminum or igneous rock. Dig this. Dig this. And see, there's going to be oxygen right here. So we're just going to be deconstructing these things, and the moment we get a little bit of igneous rock, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is too fast. Let's slow it down a little bit. And we're going to put a door right here. So I'm going to dig this gold. This is basically to be able to access the rocket. And the rocket, this is 9. So yeah, I'm going to make it so that the platform is equal. Oh, wait. 9. So it needs to be above right here. So I also want this built. And I want this door built. I want all of this built also. Oh, this is a duplicate operation only. Okay, so let's deconstruct those two. We're going to dig that. And there's more igneous rock here if we need it, which is great. We're going to put the door probably right here instead. Okay, so now we're going to look at the schedule to make sure we're not screwing anything up. And it's still pretty much day. So we're going to go back on the rocket. And we're going to come back here. And we're going to say, land. Yo. Build a get. Equip this suit. Now. Perfect. Then we're going to say, build a get. And deploy. And we're going to land exactly on the same spot right here. And I missed it again. Great, I'm amazing. So let's deconstruct that. And the moment this is done being deconstructed, rocket platform right here. Let me just check. Yeah, perfect. Once this is built, we're going to make you build a door right here. And right here, we're going to say land here. And voila. We've got access to the planet. Now I'm going to come right here because I kind of forgot something. View interior. We're going to have to undock a suit right here because there needs to be space for her dock. So right here, why is the access restricted? Great. Okay, so everyone has access. Oh, they never slept yet? Build a get. Make a build. Rockety ups up. Are these guys able to go to the bathroom and everything? Let me just check. Radiation blocking. Make a build. What's your P situation? Status. Right here. Breath. Bladder 67%. Bladder 64%. Bladder 25%. Okay, they're all good. Great. So they have this rocket that they can build, they can live in for a while. Now, if I come back here, I'm just going to start carrying through this planet. So I'm going to say igneous rock. I want to try and use the materials that are in here as much as possible. I'm going to go like this. Come on. So now they should all start coming down here and they should all start digging and building stuff. And once this is built, I'm just going to dig across like this. And I'm basically going to start coring out this planet. So we have a first vent right here. What is that vent? This is a hot polluted oxygen. So this is the most useless one that we've discovered. We've got our salt geyser right here. I don't like that I've put this right here because of this, but it doesn't matter for now. We're going to be good. Just going to wait for them to continue working. Basically, what I'm going to be doing here is that this is going to become their living space. I'm going to build a living space in here. Okay, I'm going to, the same way that on the first planet, I have kind of a semi-small base. I'm going to do the same thing right here. I'm going to want to accumulate all of this water down here. So can I dig this like so? Perfect. Oh, this is an interesting setup. Deconstruct this right here. Deconstruct this right here. And oh my god, this is amazing. I didn't even notice that when I came in. Park reserve sign. This is so great. I was like worried about a potential I was worried about a potential problem with oxygen, but I don't have to be not oxygen with whoa. Sorry, I was worried about a potential problem with morale, but we're going to have a nature reserve right here, right when they come out. So yeah, right here, they're always going to go through this +6 morale. So this is good. I have really no problem. Like, this is a really good situation that we're going to be in. So basically, I'm going to be coring out this planet, like I said, and just opening the whole place up. Like, I'm going to just be preparing and building my base. So I'm going to go in a time lapse. And this, oh, that's bad. That's bad. I should not have opened that up. Okay, so let me just rectify the situation right now, because there's oxygen in here and I do not want to lose that oxygen at all. Furniture. No. What's it called? Utilities. Nope. Base. Yes, drywall. So what is the material I have the most of? It's going to be igneous rock. We're going to do this and we're going to prioritize that. Great. So now I can continue down this way, and I have the same problem on the other side, of course. So let's do that. I didn't go further than this because I assume if the door was over the place here, was probably the same situation on the other side. And like this. What's going to be the situation right here? Oh, of course, the same thing. There's a bit of oxygen. There's not enough oxygen right now to make me want to remove their suit. So we're not going to do that for now. And here we're going to want a liquid lock, not a door. Do I have enough space for a liquid lock? Oh, yes, barely. Okay, so that is at least great. We're going to put a liquid lock right here. We're just going to need to carry a bit of water over. And let's just do this. This is all great. And for the water, I'm going to go like a very easy, cheap solution. I'm going to go like this. And let me check the interior of the rocket. Oh, so now I need to deconstruct this ASAP. And I'm going to need to put a hamster wheel for power right here. Let's do this. Okay, so because at some point, my suits are not going to reload anymore. So I really need to solve that situation, because the oxygen was also, no, it wasn't getting too low. Okay, so like I said, right now, everything's pretty good and stable. I'm going to bring this water down here and even lower. I think I'm going to dump all down here so that we'll have the water somewhere else. And I'm just going to build a base here. I'm basically going to build a little kitchen in this corner and the bedroom. And let's see, I'm not sure. Let's say that this is going to be a floor. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I would need a floor right here. So let's say that my first floor is here. I'm going to move this door down. And then my next floor would be here. Oh, Yeah, whatever. And then this would be my insulated room like this. Probably going to need to build something like that. I'm going to prioritize these things here and here. This is going to be... Okay, we're going to need some background here. Like this. So that things don't escape through the water. And let's unbuild, deconstruct this. I'm just trying to show you how I'm going to solve a lot of my problem. Oh, I'm gonna dig this out first. So basically, this is going to be the dining room. This is going to be the bathroom. I'm probably going to be moving that ladder over a little bit so that it fits. And we're going to have our first bedroom right here. And once we have our first bedroom right here, we'll have 2-bedroom here, 2-bedroom here, like we did. Like, I'm basically going to be reproducing this design. Oh, no, not here. I'm basically going to be reproducing this design right here. 4-bedroom, well, 3 because I have 3 dupe, with a place with a mouse wheel and this. And then I'm going to have a kitchen right here and a real bathroom right here. Like, that should be a good plan. So I'm going to do all of this in a time lapse because this is something, ooh, splendid. Because this is something that you've already seen. And I'm probably, depending on time, also going to spend some time digging out the planet so that we can find the other things that we have. Now, we're very lucky. I didn't say anything, but we have this crashed satellite right here. This crashed satellite is a mine gold of radiation. We're going to have to be careful when we get around here to not kill our dupe, but we're going to be able to produce rad bolts so that we can do interplanetary shipping, which is going to be amazing. So this is definitely going to be something that helps a lot. So I just want to prioritize thing in a proper order so that we don't lose oxygen. Yeah, that's good. So that's basically what we're going to be working on in the time lapse and getting ready. And I'm going to try to dig down. I think this is the sleeping thingy. I'm just going to start digging down and coring this whole section. I'm going to core the heck out of it so that all of the liquid goes down. This, unfortunately, this salt geyser is something that gets pretty warm. So I'm going to want to, of course, close it out like this. And I'm going to have to be careful when I come in here because I don't want these gas to come into my base. Although I could maybe use the gas. So I'm not sure if that's a problem or not a problem. We'll see later. So for now, I'm just going to be building, like I said, just going to be building this all out. Let's pause. I'm going to go in a time lapse and I'm just going to be coring this place out and building it out. And we'll see what kind of volcano we have so that next episode, we're going to be taming some metal volcano. Oh, also, one last thing I want to check with you guys. Are there meteor shower? Yes. Oxalite. Oxalite meteor shower are never a problem. So, I'm going to be building some solar panel. Probably around here. So if I come right here to power, solar panel, I'm going to have a solar panel 1, 2, 3, 4 right here. I've got 1,500. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, so that's going to be great. And through that, I'm going to be putting, where's my power cable? Power. I'm going to be putting a gold heavy watt wire coming down like this. And I don't know where it's going to come down, but it's going to have to bring power into this base somehow, somewhere. We'll see later, but this is going to start generating power, which should solve the problem for my rocket. From here on out, it's going to be Oh, I'm going to solve that later. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do too many things at the same time. And right now I'm kind of screwing up my time. So like I said, pause. I'm going to go into time lapse. This is how I'm going to set up my power. I'm going to make this base self-sufficient on everything. For oxygen though, I'm not sure I'm going to, I think I'm going to be using the algae that I have. I have 20 ton of algae. So that should give me enough time to figure out another solution. Okay, so guys, like I said, I'm gonna go to my time lapse now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now.